I'm sure that all of you here today know what binge drinking is, but I would like to tell you the dangers that are associated with it. I have done extensive research over the past few years on heavy binge drinking and also alcoholism. A survey done by the audience shows that you believe the average person has 5 to 6 drinks when they consume alcohol. However, 92% of the audience believes that binge drinking is a sign of alcoholism. Throughout my time here today, I will be telling you more about the consequences related to binge drinking, people affected by another's drinking, and alternatives to drinking. First, let's discuss the consequences of binge drinking. When a person drinks a lot at one time, the main goal is to become intoxicated. They lack judgment and have a loss of coordination. This leads to an increased chance of injury and even death. They are more likely to get into a car accident, fall, drown, and get hypothermia, just to name a few. According to the study done by the University of Rochester Medical Center, binge drinkers have an increased risk of homicide, suicide, child abuse, and domestic violence. Not to mention that alcohol by itself can be fatal if consumed in large enough amounts. Furthermore, if people frequently engage in this type of behavior, they have an increased chance in developing alcoholism. Now that we took a look at a few of the consequences, I would like to talk about the people close to a binge drinker and how they are affected. Many times the family, friends, and coworkers of a binge drinker are affected more than the drinker himself. We have to remember that when a person is intoxicated, they may say or do things that they wouldn't usually do sober. If their level of intoxication is high enough, they may very well not even remember what they did or said when they sober up. This can lead to disagreements and tension within a household, a family, or friendship. What I have mentioned so far is only a small part of the negative effects of binge drinking. So, what can be done to fix this problem? Well, I believe that there are many alternatives to heavy drinking, such as picking up a new group of friends to hang out with. I think is probably the best thing a person could do. Along with a new group of friends, usually comes different hobbies and interests. Instead of going to Water Street, for example, you could host an alcohol free party at your house. In conclusion, binge drinking has many negative consequences. Not only does it affect what we do today, but it could affect what we do in the future. Family members, friends, and coworkers are all affected by binge drinking almost as much as if not more than the drinker himself. Oftentimes, the drinker is blind to their actions. There are many alternatives to binge drinking, and I believe it is up to each separate individual to decide which alternative is best for them. The sources that I used are kidshealth.org, cdc.org, which is the Center for Disease Control, and niaaa.gov, which is the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. Thank you.